Daylarites, my Daylarites, my Daylarites, my own people. Daylarites, my Daylarites, my Daylarites, my super people. How are you guys doing? A great Monday to all of you. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you for the live yesterday. Thank you. It was such, an honor having you guys in the house, and you did so well. Thank you for your contributions. Okay, so this is just in. I just got this information now, and allegedly. I wanted to come here and drop it very quickly and perhaps drop the second one before leaving. So they said that the Children's Day celebration brought a lot of katakata in the palace, as it is alleged and rumored. They say that before Dr. Lizzy left the palace, she was gone for about a month, and she was not in the palace. Okay, now she happens to be the one that was that has been in charge of the schedule, the royal schedule. Okay, and everything for the year. They say she used to schedule it, like she's very organized. They say she would schedule it for like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and all of that. And so part of the schedule she prepared was to have herself also be a part of the Children's Day celebration, which is happening today, or which just happened today. But what happened was that because she was not around, they quickly went and they changed that schedule again. And so Timitakwa put herself on that schedule. That is, Gospel had put herself on the schedule to take part in the Children's Day that happened today. So today is Children's Day. When Lizzy came back, Lizzy had thought that because she was back, of course, everybody saw that she was back, the schedule, because if you agree with me, from when Ooni of Ife married Dr. Lizzy has even done just one representation. That was the representation that happened in Bayelsa, where she represented the Ooni of Ife in Bayelsa, okay? It's been gospel going left, right, and center, going all over the world with the Ooni of Ife. Last few weeks, she was even in Gambia, okay? And so, Temitope was, Lizzy was hoping that because she has come back, they have seen that she has come back. It will not be such a big deal. They will understand that she needs to be there to take part in this event that is the Children's Day event. No, that did not happen. They say Gospel got up very, very early in the morning, prepared herself, went out, the tables and chairs. You know that in Ile-Ife, the children used to come and do a very miniature, like small march pass in the palace, and they will greet the Ooni of Ife and all of that. So they have this thing as a culture in Ile-Ife, okay? And so, as it is alleged or as it is rumored, they say Gospel got up very, very early in the morning, came into the palace, went and the chairs have already been fixed. Like yesterday, they prepared everything. And she went and made sure they labeled all the chairs, like with names of dignitaries that were coming, label her own space, label that of Ooni of Ife, and that woman, one woman too, that was supposed to come, the wife of the governor that was supposed to come, Deleke's wife that was supposed to be there. He said they labeled everything. And Gospel woke up very early and came out and was there. Now, before Timitope would finish preparation to come out, she came out. Before Dr. Lizzy would finish her preparation to come out, when she came out, only to find out that Gospel had already like finished a work. That like Gospel was already there and doing all the stuff, the busy things and all of that. And immediately they started, Gospel had already started going. Children were there. She was thanking them. I love you. Thank you. This, that, and all of that. That was exactly what Gospel was doing. Now, when Timitekwe came out and saw that Gospel has taken over everything, Timitekwe was just what am I saying? When Dr. Elizabeth came out and saw that Gospel had taken over everything, Dr. Elizabeth was so upset and went back. And if you notice, Kabiyesi did not come out on time. And the reason why Kabiyesi didn't come out on time was because they said for the longest of time, Kabiyesi was talking to Dr. Elizabeth to go and take her place, to go that this is supposed to be her event. She was supposed to be there. She was supposed to be standing there. Dr. Elizabeth said she did not come to the palace to fight with anybody. That this is commonsensical. When you have so many wives already, and they have proper scheduling for all the wives, that there is no need for them to always fight who represent, who does not represent. This one again, it's not as if it's happening in London or anywhere. It's happening right there in the palace. What is this if it is not trouble that gospel is looking for? That she is not going to go and fight. Now, Kabiyesi really spoke to her to come out, at least come out so they can sit together there and do the representation, as in to welcome the children and do. She said she was not coming out, that she cannot do this. And Kabiyesi needs to put everybody where they belong and show them what they need to do and what they do not need to do. That the drama is getting out of hand. What is this thing that you go and change schedule every time they are changing one person's schedule and the other person? That is becoming really, really embarrassing. As it is alleged, they say Kabiyesi spoke to Dr. Elizabeth so much. Dr. Elizabeth refused, and she was crying. And you know that one thing that Kabiyesi does not do, Kabiyesi does not play with Dr. Elizabeth. Now, if there's one woman in that palace that we heard allegedly, of course, I've told you, I don't live in the palace, but as information has it that if there is one woman that Kabiyesi does not play with, Kabiyesi does not play with Dr. Elizabeth. They say Kabiyesi was very, very upset over what Gospel did. And Gospel was outside cheering, thanking, I love you, thank you, this, that. She carried the paper and started calling the people, appreciating Adeleke's wife, appreciating everybody and all of that. Meanwhile, she wasn't supposed to be doing that. This event was as in for Dr. Elizabeth. Dr. Elizabeth was supposed to be the one on this event. She did not allow it. And that Kabiyesi was very, very upset. Very upset, but he eventually came out late. Now, when you look at those videos, look at Kabiyesi's disposition, you find out that the man was very quiet, very unhappy. It will be 1 or 2 times that you see him smile in that event. He was very, very unhappy in that event. But this one was busy smiling all over the place, smiling and smiling all over the place. As we are hearing it, this is what has been going on. Now, this Children's Day event, the Gbasgbos in the palace. So right now, when they retire back home, it's only God who knows what this is going to bring, because this is going to generate another wahala. This is why I keep saying to you guys, you see, polygamy is not a joke. Polygamy is not your mate. If you are not ready for polygamy, don't, because there are some people who, are just ready to cause wahala, cause kasala. They don't want to, work with others. They don't want to cooperate with others. Yes, so some women are like that. And this is exactly what is happening in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. They said Dr. Elizabeth was very, very upset. She had finished dressing up to come out and do her work as the Children's Day, to celebrate the children and all of that. It's right there in the schedule, sign that and seal. Now this woman went and changed it, remove her name and put her name. Now she is the only one who feels that, she has a monopoly of representing Ooni of Ife everywhere. And right now, today's event was not to represent Ooni, because Kabiyesi was right there. It was just the wife who would be out there, because turn by turn, they all cannot be going out. There was a time they were going out. All of them were going out to go and sit in front of people. And people cancel Kabiyesi that you're not the only one. You cannot be doing this. Let them prepare a schedule. This day you go with this, that day you go with that. And Kabiyesi say, yes, it is a good advice. And that is exactly what Kabiyesi has been trying to do. But right now, every time they fix a schedule, one person will go and remove somebody's name. Every time they fix a schedule, somebody will go and remove somebody's name. And Dr. Lizzy is said to be telling Kabiyesi, you cannot always sit down and be quiet and act as if you don't know what's going on. This is going to continue to bring problems. And this is not something that is one would say is not affecting you, because people will begin to wonder, Why is it that when we ask him to, we bring somebody, as in your wife, to represent us, you will send other people, shove other people down the throat? That is exactly what Dr. Elizabeth was saying to the Ooni of Ife, that she was very, very upset, and Kabiyesi was blowing brimstone and fire, that if not for the fact that the man had to do what he had to do, had to come out today, he wouldn't have come out, because he was very, very upset over what happened. Every small thing wahala, every small thing. Now, Children's Day event again has caused this kind of wahala, because some people will not want to embrace peace and let things go the way they are supposed to go. A man has 6 wives. Then, when it comes to representation, one person wants to represent the man all over. And what happens to other wives? Is it that they are not worth it? Are you better than them? That is the question a lot of people are asking. This is I just got this information. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. I'm going to come live again very soon. Thank you.